Hello everyone. Today we are going to add a rig to our character. So in rigging, we create a bone structure or a skeleton for our character so we can animate our character easily. That's what we are going to do today. In the modeling part, we used a mirror modifier to add the right side of the character. So first, make sure you are in the object mode, then select our character, not the edge sockets. They also need to apply the modifier. First, select the face, body of the character. Then we have to apply this modifier because otherwise we can't rig the character properly. So go to the modifiers down here, modifier properties, and under this drop down menu, the little arrow at the top side. So just hit apply. Same for the eye sockets as well. Right, now we go to the edit mode. You can see there are two sides. So when we select the base body as well, we have the both side. Now press number 3 to go to the side base. So now we are going to start the process. Press Shift A to add armature, basically a single bone. So if I go to wireframe mode, you can see down here it has a head and a tail. So this is the primary bone we are going to use in this video. So I am using the move tool to place it around here. So select the bone where it should be. So I'm going to the edit mode. Then I'm going to select the head of the bone. This is the head, this is the tail. So I'm going to select the head and I'm going to move it a little bit downward right here. Right, I'm going to release it where I think it should be. So select the head again and press E to extrude. So it will create a new bone. So just like that. So I'm going to press E again and create another bone. Just like that, you can create two bones for the neck of the character. So now I'm going to create a little bit large bone for the head. Then I'm going to create another large bone for the upper jaw. Now I'm going to select this one. I'm going to Shift D to duplicate this. And I'm going to move it to the down part of the jaw. So you don't have to always connect the bones into another. But if I disable this mesh, I can see there is some sort of a dotted line between these. So that basically means this bone is a parent of this bone. So it will always keep transform alongside with this bone. So always try to keep all the bones connected. It doesn't have to be directly like this one. So always this is called what we call in keep transforming. While it's a separate bone, it will still keep transforming along with this bone. This will be the parent of this bone. So I'm going to press number 3 again and I'm going to enable the mesh again. So now we are going to add the tail part. So I'm going to press E. So if I do that, you can see it has detached and it also didn't have that dotted line as we can see here. So there's no connection between this. So we are going to make a connection between these two bones. So what you have to do is first select the bone you newly created and select the parent bone while pressing Shift and Control P. Keep offset, not connected, keep offset. If you connected, it will jump back to here. So that's not what we want. So I'm gonna just a little bit. Press E to extrude just like before. Make a few bones. All right. So now we are going to the legs. So first select this bone. I'm going to Shift D to make a duplicate of this bone. Then I'm going to move it around here. Press E. Again, I'm going to make a bone for the as well. So I'm going to make the bone for the foot as well. So some adjustments. It's in the middle. That's not what we want. So select this box selection mode. Mode on here. Press number add one. Go to the front view. So place where it should be. So you don't have to do this, but I'm going to show you how the basic rigging done. All right. So now if I go into object mode, then I'm going to select the character. Then I'm going to shift select our armature. So I couldn't probably do that. So let me try again. Shift select the armature and press Ctrl P, and under here we can see armature deform. Under the armature deform we can see with automatic fades. So once we've done that, then we are going to select the armature again. Now we are going to the pose mode. This is a new mode. We can animate our character. So if I go there, then I'm going to solid mode and enable extract. So now we can animate our character. So this is a really difficult way to animate, but so this is basic rigging. So that's not what we are going to do today. On top of this rig, we are going to add another type of bones called IK bones or inverse kinematic bones. So that will be able to control much easily. So I'm going to press A to select all, pose, T transform all. So it will go back to where the bones originally from. So now I'm going to object mode. I'm going to press Alt P to clear parent. So it is a separate object again. You can see right here. So now I'm going to select the armature. Let's go to the edit mode again. Go to the wireframe mode. Now what I'm going to do is, so go to this leg bone. So then we have to rename these bones. You can rename all the bones if you like, but for the simplicity of this video, I'm just going to rename the leg bones only. So always keep in mind, if you have two sides like left and right, we have a symmetry. So that means left side is almost equal to the right side. So in this case, we can use the symmetrize option to mirror the one side of bone into the other side. So it is a very convenient way other than doing manually again. So what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to rename these bones. And here we can see this bone option. Now I can rename up dot L. So dot L stands for the left side of the character. So pen can identify this automatically, so they can mirror the left side to right side automatically. So always rename the left side of the bones first, starting with the right side. Always keep dot R instead of dot L. You can rename other bones as well, but for the simplicity of the video, I'm not going to do that. So now go to the edit mode. Now we are going to add inverse kinematics to this bone. First, we need to create a new bone for the IK. So I'm going to press E to extrude down here. I'm going to press Alt P to clear the parenting. Alt P, clear parent. Now I'm going to select this bone and I'm going to parent it to the primary bone we created earlier. So I'm going to select this bone, shift select this bone, Control P, keep offset so it will keep transform being this bone. Now I'm going to select this bone. And here you can see under the bones properties, there's option to go deform. So I'm going to disable that. Now I'm going to rename this one as well. So IK here dot 1 dot n. So let's switch to the post bone. Select the bone we need to add IT to. So under here, bone constraint, select inverse kinematics. So now we need to change the chain length. It's only 2 bones, otherwise the whole thing is going to be dead. So now select the target as the armature and the bone as the IK dot L. This is bone. So once we select this, and if I press G, you can see it is easily transformed with this bone. So now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to make this bone as a child of this bone. So let's go to edit mode. So I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to shift select this one, Control P, keep offset. So back to post mode, select this bone. If I rotate this, you can see this bone will automatically with this. Alright, so we add these parts to the legs. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the tail as well. So E, make a new bone. Here, go to bones, make it not deform. And here, hold P, a parent, and select this one and shift select this one. Control P, keep offset. Now select this bone, go to post mode, the bone constraints, add bone constraints, inverse kinematics, chain length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the object is the armature bone. Let's rename this bone. Alright, so now I got the bone constraint again, bone, AK, tail. Alright, now I select this one. You can see the tail will act according to this one. Let's go to the neck. So now you go to here, go to edit mode, select this bone, create a new bone. Maybe let's add to here. So select this bone, hold P, clear parent, down shift select this bone, Control P, keep offset. Alright, so now select this bone, go to post mode, add constraints, inverse kinematics, target, armature, bone. So let's rename this bone to something IK dot say neck. So now select this bone, go to constraints again, bone, IK, neck. Right, so once we're done that, press J, you can see the whole neck is affected by that. So we need to change the chain length to 4. So now you can see it is only affected to the neck. So now you can add the inverse kinematics to mouth as well for the jaws, upper jaw and lower jaw. So it's not necessary, but you can add if you like. Press E, smaller. Both select this one, hold P, clear parent, and select these 2 bones first. Select this one, shift select this one, and lastly select this one. Control P, keep offset. So now go to the bone tab, make it not deform. So we create all the bones for the inverse kinematic. So now we are going back to the leg. So there is a little bit of problem. You can see that's not what we want. So I'm going to select the foot bone. So let's go to the bone constraints again. So now we are going to add copy location. So it will copy the location of this bone. It won't move this bone. So that's what we are going to do here. Now let's jump back to here, so we can adjust it by edit, just like that. So once you go here, 5G, see, move perfectly fine. Right, so let's back to edit mode. Now I'm going to select all the bonds, Shift D to duplicate it. I'm going back to here. So I'm going to press C to circle selection mode, so it will select all the bonds correctly. Alright, so now we are going to rename these bonds as well. So let's go to the bond tab. So let's switch back to the post mode. I select this one, rotate G, so I can perfect. So now I'm going to the edit mode again. So I'm going to select these left side of the bones, not the middle bones. Don't select these, only the left side of the bones. So now I'm going to armature and subtract, so it will automatically symmetrize these bones to this side. Now we switch to the post mode. So down, so you see all the bones perfectly fine. You can see it's .r is automatically added by random, so we don't have to worry about that. Now first select our character. Now shift select the eyeballs. Now shift select the armature. So armature is the primary selection, so it is the last selection. So now it's Control P once again. Here, armature deform with automatic widths. So now we are done. We finished the rigging process. So switch back to the solid mode. Go to post mode. Now we can animate our character the way we want. So there's a little bit problem here. Press A, pause, clear transform all. Go to edit mode again. So I'm going to select this bone and this bone. Press Alt P to clear parenting. Alright, now select this bone again. It's two bones. Now shift select this bone, Control P, keep offset with this. Right, let's go back to the post mode again. Hopefully this will work now. Alright, you can see it's working fine. So I can move the legs. Now if I go to the shading tab, you can see it in action. Alright, so this is back to the layout. Now we are going to hide all the bones except this IK bones. So I'm going to create a new one. So let's go back to edit mode, Shift C. So I'm going to select this bone. Then I'm going to shift select this bone. Control P, keep offset. So now switch back to post mode. So if I move this bone, everything gonna be all along with it. Alright, now we can hide all the other bones except IK bones on this bone. So I'm going to select these bones. So I'm going to use C, circle selection, except the bones. First I'm going to hide these bones. So press H to hide all the bones. So don't worry, bones will be there. If you need to unhide them, press Alt H, it will come back. Alright, so if I go to post mode, we are already in post mode. So press G, you can see our character is moving perfectly fine. This is the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Next video, we are going to animate our character.